Did pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. Top of the zone for a called strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 8th, the second
now,
baseman.
Romy Gonzalez. In there for strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One down, bases empty. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two outs. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Fenway Park, start of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning game 4 back to Oakland for game 5. And unfortunately, they won game 5 as well.
So the lineup flips over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that gets down into the gap. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Digging in, Adolis Garcia.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered here in this one. It's a bomb. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 19-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. Rafaela sizing this one up. Can't get there. It gets down. Around second now as they still don't have it. Coming home.
Oh, some glasses he has over here. How you getting over here?
And the batter down, Jock Peterson. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Fly ball down the line. Anthony gets under it. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, number 8. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Bare hand scoop. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So bases all loaded up. Simeon digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's off the green monster. Runner around third. 2-run score. Here comes another around third. They've cleared the bases. Save! Can you believe it? An inside the park grand slam. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Rafaela in and to his right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. So now back to the top of the order. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home.
Isn't that one called again?
Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 26-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Adolis Garcia. There's a swing and a drive. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 28-0. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. Rafaela under it. It falls in, and that's a knock.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And Jock Peterson stands in. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
The left fielder, number 8, Josh Smith.
Now the left fielder. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this game.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Now a chance for Wyatt Langford. Rafaela under it. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. One run is in. He's got the cycle into third with a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now it's Corey Seager. Durant pulls it down. That's out number 2. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Josh.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit right there. Coming home. He will score. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. So 2 down. Jock Peterson will hit next. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Scoops it up barehanded.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake.
Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And it's strike 2. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Anthony. And that is that. And we're back,
Leading
ready to
off
go.
for
Bottom
the Red
four.
Sox,
And now the
the
right
right
fielder,
fielder,
Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row.
Third baseman number
Unbelievable.
2, Alex.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
Flied to left his first time. On the corner for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Splits the plate. That's strike 2. Got him. And that's 9 in a row.
Now batting.
Here's
First baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel
Went down on strikes his first time through.
Lowe.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters gotta get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, number 31.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder. Wyatt Langford. Not
1-0.
close with that one.
First
And this
pitch.
one is off and
7-1.
running. Fouled off down the right side. That one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Jack Peterson. That one's
One ball,
upstairs,
no
ball
strikes.
1. Peterson just got a piece of it. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs. And the
Count is
sweeper
full.
misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Josh Young. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. And starting in this one, Jacob DeGrom. What do you have on him,
The
Chris?
center fielder.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order,
No balls,
and give them
2
something
strikes.
they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And that's
That's the ball.
off the inside edge. 1-0.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities
ball,
and
one
in his
strike.
community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. And that
Yeah,
gets the
what?
top of the zone for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped left field. That's back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Second inning set to go. Seager stands in now. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Seager, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
1-2.
Check swing. He held up. And the count is 1-2. The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's the left fielder. First pitch
That's the
doesn't
ball.
find the zone.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ouch.
Take your base. That hit him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension.
There goes the runner. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. DeGrom back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-1.
The 2-1. And he takes a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That one ripped left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2.
Stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, baseball's coming
1-1.
out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jonah Heim
1-0.
at the plate and takes high there.
Ball. 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Heim, the runner at second with one away. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here is Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That was blasted to the moon, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. His first at bat was a strikeout. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here comes Aaron Judge. Struck out swinging
Now
his first time.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. Simeon, toss over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back in the Bronx. So now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-1. Now the left fielder. And that's in the dirt. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Foul ball. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
These Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. You'll take those movements off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Stanton at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second.
Bellinger goes. Pitching for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. Doubled in his first AB. And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a back in New York. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Adolis Garcia. Up and in. Ball 1. Garcia, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge cutting across. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Inside at 100. Ball 1. So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge calls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That's a strike. 0-1.
You know, these
0-1.
Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
So Goldie strikes out here.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And a curve misses outside, ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Ball one there.
Oh.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Robert Garcia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and Jock Peterson stands in.
Jock Peterson.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball one. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Corrals it. And there's one away. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Peterson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Bellinger in a full sprint. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Snags it for the second out. Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Drilled out towards left center field. Grisham, long run into the gap. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Judge, batting with one down, takes a strike. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Ball, no strikes.
And delivers outside. And it's fouled away. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The Yanks trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one ripped into right, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, not in time. He's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Stanton lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Man at second. Ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. That's the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-2.
That one
One
missed.
ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Grisham pulls that one down. 1 down. So up next, Adolis Garcia. Inside. And that is ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And misses inside. Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses.
No, that's it.
And the count is 2-2.
Sorry.
To third. And that squirts through.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for him. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Pitching for the New York Yankees.
And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Foul ball there.
Williams.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jock Peterson, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and that's a ball. Higashioka off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
2-0.
Right side. Chisholm throws to first, and the inning is over. here in New York, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Out towards right center field. Langford settles underneath it. Makes the grab. One away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Rice in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rangers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and he's out.
Now
2 outs, space is empty. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. That one missing inside. Williams, the former rookie of the year, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder,
Josh Smith.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really.
And he got him. Strike 3. And on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Garcia back to work.
Nope. Ball.
Just missed.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Danny Coulombe.
And he's got a
Number
nice lead to
54.
work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Looked like it was a little bit up. McMahon aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. And a fastball in there for a strike. At 91. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Yankees down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Seager. The throw to first. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, we go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. They say you win.
0-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Bunting for a hit, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
0-1.
In there at the knees. Grounds one to short. Volpe throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Ripped to third. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. And here is Cody. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Sean Armstrong. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already an intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.